Hello, my name is Nihal and welcome to my channel Skills Buffet. Today we are starting a completely new series called 50 Interview Questions in React.js. Parallelly, there is also a series going on Man App Security. So if you are interested in that, you can visit the playlist. Link is there in the description below. In this first video of React Interview series, we are discussing Virtual DOM. Now, before we start about understanding the Virtual DOM, let's first understand what a real DOM is. DOM stands for Document Object Model. In JavaScript, most of the time we have to modify the element that we see on the screen. These HTML elements are read by JavaScript in the form of an object, and this object representation of the HTML document is essentially the DOM. And the process of updating this DOM by various functions and APIs provided to us by the browser is called DOM manipulation. One of the major disadvantage of this DOM is anytime we have to update anything in our UI, we have to re-render the complete DOM, which is not feasible for the larger application. So to tackle this challenge in a UI library like React, a virtual DOM was introduced. Virtual DOM is nothing but a lightweight copy of the real DOM. Let me show you in the code. Okay, so here we have simply created a real DOM and a virtual DOM. The real DOM is just document.create element h1, and there we have given inner text of real DOM and we have console log it. Here I am using console.there because the console.log will give me a string representation of object, and we want the object representation for our demonstration. For virtual DOM, we are simply using react.create element method. The tag is h1. We are not giving any properties here, and the content inside the tag is virtual DOM. A simpler JSX representation of this would be an h1 tag with virtual DOM written inside it. And we have console logged both of these. Now let's see in our browser what happens. Let me refresh the page. So here we are getting our h1, which was the real DOM. Here you can see lots and lots of properties with nested objects inside it. And remember, this is just an h1 tag. So for a complex page, this tree will be huge and very complex. Whereas in case of the virtual DOM element, we have only few properties with us. So this is what we meant when we say the virtual DOM is the lightweight copy of the real DOM. So calculating the difference of any change in this virtual DOM element is way easier than calculating the same for the real DOM element. React uses diffing algorithms for calculating these changes, and once these changes are calculated, only the difference is updated in the real DOM. This whole process is called reconciliation, and it provides us the escape from heavy re-renders that we might have to do if we were using the actual DOM. Instead, the actual DOM is updated in batches after calculating the significant changes in the virtual DOM. Let's understand the whole reconciliation mechanism once again via an image. On any small change of states in our UI, we will compute the difference with our existing browser, and once we have a tree with this difference with us, we re-render the actual browser DOM. Another representation of this can be seen here as well. So here we have our actual DOM. At any given point, we are maintaining two virtual DOMs, one the older version and the other the newer version of the DOM. We are comparing it with the diffing algorithm, and once this comparison is done, we are updating the actual DOM now. You can read more about the virtual DOM concept on articles like these on Geeks for Geeks, or there is this wonderful Medium article that explains virtual DOM. Or for a deep dive, you can go to this GitHub repo to understand the React Fiber architecture. I will be providing the necessary links in the description below. So this was about virtual DOM. In this series, I will be keeping the video short as we are discussing interview question. The next video of this series will be on React hooks, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like if you get any value out of this, and subscribe to the channel to support me. And at the end of these 50 video series of the React interview questions, I want to reach 1000 subscribers. So please help me reach there. Thank you.